Jordan Cino. Why, hello human beings, how you doing today? Sando Q here and welcome to my video. Now today's video we're going to talk about Steam Deck. Want to make two quick videos today. This is the first person I'm going to make a video on, and before I start out shout out to shout out to Jordan CS No or Jordan Cino, because I used his intro and I kind of made it a little bit better when he did the Jordan Cino with the John Cena thing, so I give him a shout out. Sorry, my eyes is kind of frosted. And I think about making two videos today, so if you see like two videos back to back, also want to show a video of my setup. So these are going to be like three quick videos I'm doing today. I already did a setup video, I just had to post it up. But where we are talking about, if I could find this person's name, if my mouse worked. Oh, there we go. We're talking about SAM20TB. So listen, I was supposed to do a Harmony Smith video, and I'm still doing it. It's just I saw this video before anything else, so hope this is going to be pretty quick. He doing 10 reasons why not to buy the Steam Deck. I'm about to debunk him because he does bring the Nintendo Switch, and let's have some fun with this. So I hope you enjoy yourself, and let's get to it. Okay, I'm back to the video. This is going to be a quick video. It's like a 5-minute, 12-minute video. You already know how long my videos are, so this is going to be a quick video just to debunk all his arguments. Called Don't Order the Valve Steam Deck. So let's go ahead and debunk him real quick, and should be a little bit of fun. So I don't have enough energy, so let's go ahead.
G'day ladies and gentlemen. Now, the Valve Steam Deck has been making waves on the online community recently, and if I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think it's that good. So, I'm gonna give my 10 reasons why I don't think it's good.
Let's do it. I mean, to me, the Valve Steam Deck, you already know what I love about innovation. If something that have great innovation that could challenge other companies, I enjoy that part of the gaming industry. Any device, any technology, anything that challenges other companies to become better, it's always going to be a plus to me, because I don't want to see companies fall down because of that. As you can hear from Newegg in their return policy, and they've been sending bad motherboards. They still live in like they're like a mom and pop shop, but they're not anymore. They're a big company. Like, everybody knows Newegg, and they're so huge that it goes around the world. While you have Micro Center and Best Buy, that's like a mom and pop shop where you could go in and get what you can. And how you got Amazon and Micro Center, which giving you better rates than what Newegg would have been. So like I said, it's all about innovation to make the company better. It's the company job to realize what's they're doing that is wrong. So let's listen to his thing. He's going to name all 10 of them, and I want to stop at every single one to argue the point. But let's go.
Let's just get into it, shall we? So reason number 1, Steam doesn't exactly have an amazing history when it comes to these types of things. For example, does anyone remember the Steam machines? Those $500 gaming consoles running Steam OS that were an absolute catastrophic failure? I don't know about you, but I don't really want to gamble $500 of my own money on this Steam Deck and just have it be another Steam machine.
Okay. Look like he didn't do his research. The Steam machine have never came out by Valve. But you only mentioned the Steam machine as their failure. You haven't talked about the controller. You haven't talked about the VR system. You haven't talked about the dongle that go to the TV where you could do the Steam stuff. You haven't talked about that stuff. Because if that's the case, then why the VR system is the best VR system on the market. So yeah, you're gonna hit and miss on some things. That's all companies. Like look at PlayStation 3. I'm not saying it's a bad console, but look what they did. They raised the price to $600 launch price. That was bad, but they came back. And let's look at one of the greatest consoles out there, the Dreamcast from Sega. Even though Sega had a better console like the Genesis and stuff, when the Dreamcast came out, you had PlayStation 2 that came in destroying the Dreamcast, even though the Dreamcast was one of the best consoles in the generation. So I could say the same thing to all the other consoles. Why should I spend $500 on a PlayStation 5 if I don't get that much innovation? So you can say that with any company that you want. You just can't pick and choose because you're just going to say Steam Deck, but don't mention the VR, don't mention the controller, don't mention any of that. So you know those were successful. I don't know about the Steam controller. I know there's some people out there that like it, like, oh no, it's Alex. I know some people that dislike it. But you only brought up the Steam machine. What about the other stuff that Steam made?
Okay, so reason number 2 is scalpers. So far, from what I've seen, the Steam Deck is a very sought-after console, so... I mean, like, do I really need to say any more? Just look at the PS5.
Again, you didn't do your research. Valve, honestly, okay, let's go into it. In my opinion, Valve is the only company that's doing a better way to get your hand on this console than PlayStation, Xbox, and PlayStation, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo. Because what they're doing is you have to register to get the console. So they're doing a better job, and not only that, when scalpers trying to put on eBay, Valve stopped that. So they're doing a better job doing that than what PlayStation and Xbox, what Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo doing. And even Nvidia and AMD, they're doing a better job where you get to do it. You have Micro Center who you only could buy one graphics card per month. So they could make sure everybody at least get one. At least Steam doing a better job trying to get it out to everybody that pretty much pre-register so you could be in line. So it's not going to be scalped. It's going to be sold at the MSRP of what version you get. So they're doing a way better job than the other companies. That's telling me that they at least care about something.
It's probably going to happen with the Steam Deck as well, so if you do want one, you should probably order now. Okay, so the third reason is its power consumption. So, even if it does have great performance, Valve has said that it is only able to run Portal 2 at 60 FPS for 2 hours. That's it. Like, I don't know about you, but that seems like a bit of a deal breaker to me. Like, the Nintendo Switch can last for 4 to 7 hours.
Okay. So you're telling me a handheld device, if you tell me a handheld computer running Portal at 60 frames a second for 1 to 2 hours is bad? It's a portable PCs. Even gaming laptops don't last that long. So what's your argument in this situation? The Switch saying you could run Breath of the Wild, like I got my Switch right here. You only could run Breath of the Wild like what, 3 hours? And that's like a high gaming game on this Switch. So you're picking and choosing because you say Portal 2 at 60 frames. You know there's more games on the Steam Deck and then in the Steam store and on Steam that you could play as long as you have it, and plus battery banks is a thing. So just because Nintendo claimed that you can run 4 to 7 hours, it depends on which game. Like Steam say you can run Portal. What about a 8-bit game? How long does that run? What about Atari? How long would that run? Emulators, how long would that run? You're not given the whole story. There's other games out there. They just giving you a base like they did with Breath of the Wild. So you're cherry picking.
Okay, so the fourth reason is game support. So whilst Valve was actually trying really hard to bring as many games onto the Steam Deck as possible, it is still running Linux, so not everything's gonna work amazingly. There is a very, very, very high chance that one of your favorite games will either be unoptimized and perform absolutely garbage, or just...
Sorry I paused this, but why do 1 frames a second look horrible? When it comes down to frame, and I'm sorry I stopped this. Dude, when it comes down to frames, this picture, let me show you what 1 frames a second look like. Give me a second. Did you see something move? No, because that 1 frame, nothing moved. So why is your picture right here so glitchy? Why is this picture right over here? Hold on. Why this picture right here looks so glitchy? And that's not 1 frames a second. That's had to deal with pixels, not frames, pixels. So the fact that you put 1 frame a second and look all pixelated is lying to everybody else.
just not work at all.
Okay. So, better answer. Okay. So you worry about games not working on Valve? I mean, on Linux? Download Windows. Is free. Just download Windows. There you go. It will run it because guess what? The Steam Deck is a portable PC.
Okay, so number 5. The dock is sold separately. So that means even if you buy the highest end model Steam Deck, you still have to pay more money just to connect it to a TV or a monitor. The Nintendo Switch comes with a dock in the box. Why doesn't the Steam Deck?
Let me ask you this. Why did people bought different docks compared to the dock that came with the Switch? Because the Switch dock is completely booty cheeks. With people who have no glass protector on their Switch, and there's people out there that don't want glass protector on their Switch. I don't want to hear the argument, oh, you gotta protect your screen. I got on here because I keep mine in the dock all the time. I don't want to get scratched, but people could say, oh, you can protect your screen. Oh, you can protect your screen. You gotta protect your screen. It's your fault if you scratch it. Dude, there's people out there who hate the dock for the Switch. So they go out and buy a different dock. Mind blowing, right? What Valve did is not put the dock in there because they could say, oh, you can buy any dock you want. We can make one. You just have to pay for it. But guess what? Just like PC, you can get any dock you want. It is not going to break the system.
Okay, so reason number 6. What makes everyone think that this is the console that's gonna stick?
It's a portable PC. Get this console mindset out of your mind. It's a portable PC.
So many companies have tried to do this. Does anyone remember Razer's Project Fiona? That was in like 2007.
Yes. There is companies that make handheld PCs and it fails. Stuff gonna do that. It's always not gonna stick. Sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't. Like, I got the Razer Phone 2 right here. I love this phone. Too bad the USB Type-C doesn't work. I would have still used this phone right now. Right now, I got this right here, but this Razer Phone 2 was innovative. 120 Hz screen, got these speakers on the side, and I hate having the camera on the screen, so the camera is right here. So I like it. Look at the back. This part right here, RGB with the two cameras. Because all I do is play games. Got a button that you can put your hand on. Guess what? They don't make no more Razer phones too. Stuff always going to happen. Stuff always going to fall. Like the PlayStation Vita. Even though it still kind of lasts, it fails in America. Look at the Dreamcast again. It failed. Stuff going to happen and stuff going to fail. They learn as a company. So yes, people always going to spend money because they think it's a good idea. Well, companies going to spend money because they think it's a good idea. And if it doesn't stick, oh well, move on to the next one. It might make or break you. Progress, innovation.
Okay, reason number 7. The amount it costs to upscale the storage options. Like, if you buy the lowest end storage option, which is the one that most people can afford, the $400 variant, you're only realistically going to be having 3 games installed at a time. Because as soon as you try to install something else, it goes over the storage limit. Especially with nowadays, you have games going upwards of 100 gigs. Like, I really don't see this thing being practical.
Nintendo Switch. The first generation. 32 gigs. I can't add that many games, so you know what I do? Bought a micro SSD. Guess what? This is a 256 SSD. Now you see this? Guess what I'm doing? I'm about to show you. Did I just upgrade on my SSD? On my storage? Oh, I got more storage. Steam Deck could do the same thing. So what's the problem? If I got to do it to my Switch, why can't I do it to my Steam Deck? Cherry picking.
Okay, so reason number 8. At this point, why don't you just buy a gaming laptop? Like, an Acer Nitro 5 costs $800, has a GTX 1650 in it, an i7 11th gen, and a 144Hz refresh rate screen. Like, I honestly don't see the point. That thing would last way longer than the Steam Deck would, and it would outperform it. And you could use that thing for school or work as well.
Because they want to make a handheld PC that is comparable, that's better than the Switch. That was their goal. A laptop is fine, but it's still bigger and bulkier, and you still got to bring a charger. There's some people out there that want to have laptop gaming features in the palm of their hands. It's an option. If they want to buy a gaming laptop, they could. But a lot of people is excited about the Steam Deck is because not Steam Deck, but the Steam Deck is because it's more portable than a gaming laptop.
Okay, so reason number 9, trackpads. The main form of input on this device is trackpads, and some games are just really difficult to play with trackpads. Like, imagine trying to play Doom Eternal on a trackpad. I mean, like, sure, you could attach a mouse and keyboard to it, but that kind of defeats the purpose of a handheld gaming PC.
Because the trackpad is more better than an analog stick, in my opinion. And plus, have you ever used the Steam controller? Those have trackpads on there. If I'm not mistaken, oh no, Alex said that is one of the best controllers out there to have better aiming. Yeah, it's shaped weird, but the trackpad give precision that a analog stick cannot, or a D-pad cannot. It's another option that you can use. You don't have to use it. Use the D-pad. You could use the D-pad or use the joysticks. You don't have to use a trackpad. It's an option. So I'm probably going to use the trackpad when I get it, because if I get mouse control aiming on the trackpad, I'm good.
Okay, so reason number 10. How often do you really feel the need to game while outside of your house? I don't know about you, but I don't really see myself going to a coffee shop, whipping out the Steam Deck and playing some quick rounds of Apex. Like, if I really wanted to game while I was outside somewhere, I'd just use my phone. There's really no reason to spend another $600 on a specialized device that I would only realistically use occasionally. Like, I'm not carrying around the Steam Deck in my back pocket all day just waiting for an opportunity to use it.
Because number one, with the phone, people hate touchscreens input. I hate touchscreen input. That's why I don't usually play games on my cell phone. I got a controller for my cell phone, but that's another device I didn't have to carry. So the Steam Deck is perfect. Number two, there's a lot of people that go out there. Like, if I'm not mistaken, with the Nintendo Switch, 70% of gamers on the Nintendo Switch play it like this. Handheld. I'm not one of them. I'd rather put it in the dock. Even if I went somewhere, I will grab my monitor, take it with me, and play somewhere else. Now, if I went to a convention, this is all I'm bringing. And then I'll bring my controller with me so that I could set it up and play like that. You got conventions, you got card game shops, you got work, you have everything that will take the Switch and play it. And there's some people that will play on cell phone. The only game I play on my cell phone is like puzzle games. I got another cell phone where I'm playing Xbox Xbox Game Pass, because I pay $15 a month just to play Xbox games on my cell phone. And let me tell you something, there's lag in there. So when I get the Steam Deck, I'm not paying for Xbox Game Pass, because if my whole library is with me, I'm good. So yeah, it's a option. People still play handheld gaming like the Switch and stuff. You say bring your cell phone, you rather play touchscreen gaming. Okay, that's your preference, that's fine. But there's people out there that don't want that. So you gotta understand that it's a market out there. Just because you say you can play on your cell phone doesn't mean everybody else want to play on their cell phone.
Okay, well, that was everything I had to say about the Steam Deck. I'm just going to be clear here. I don't really think the Steam Deck's bad. I think it's actually quite a good idea from Valve. But there are just some things that you need to watch out for. Anyway, that's all I have for today's video. Leave a like, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Alright, that's it with the video. I think the video was cherry picked a lot, because he doesn't look up anything. He doesn't even acknowledge that other stuff. He doesn't acknowledge a lot of things. He really did cherry pick a whole bunch of stuff. If I'm wrong, let me know. But hey, I think that's it with the video. Let me make myself bigger. Okay, I'm back. Well, this is a shorter video that I usually do. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I'm going to try and make more videos. After I'm done with these 3 videos, well, these 2 videos, I already got the other one on my phone. As soon as I finish with these 2 videos, my next videos are going to be about auditors, because I told people I'm going to make stuff about auditors. And let me know what you guys think. And if I earn your subscription, thank you very much for stopping by to see my video. And remember, everybody's human. My name's Untitled Q. You have yourself a great day. Bye.